But the people who are out there and who are involved in this is not over.
In a different time zone, trying to keep my mind a broken ring with some rhinestones. Me and you, we both. You said you good, but you crying though. He tried to spin the block, but our time's gone. Buckle up, you know this.
What's good, Kinmafia? It's your girl Toria, back with another video, back with another video. And as I'm sure you know, just by reading the thumbnail, the Kenneka Jenkins case has reached a settlement.
We're learning the family of a 19-year-old woman who died of hypothermia inside a hotel freezer has reached a settlement agreement. You may recall Kenneka Jenkins was found dead inside a walk-in freezer at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont back in 2017. Jenkins went missing during a party early in the morning of September 9th. She wasn't found until the following day. The Cook County medical examiner ruled her death an accident from hypothermia. Her family sued the hotel for $50 million for negligence, saying they failed to conduct a proper search.
And that's really what this video is about to be about. Like, I understand. I hope there's closure for her family in this somewhere. You guys know the saying that money does not buy happiness. This is the prime example of that. Understand that even though a settlement has been reached, that doesn't take away the pain that her family is feeling, the regret, just the overall anguish behind the situation. I feel like $6 million in this case has been treated like hush money because there are still groups talking about Kenneka. There's still videos talking about Kenneka. But as far as the court case goes, it is closed. For now, that is. Allegedly, that is. You know, like, it's closed for now, in my opinion, because situations like this don't just leave after the settlement has been reached. I don't feel like this isn't vindicating. This isn't a vindicating feeling. This isn't something to skip for joy about. I feel like after a very, very, very prolonged court case, this settlement is kind of closure for Kenneka and her family, but not really because, like I said, justice has not been served. This has been a very, very, very long journey for Kenneka and her family members. And I feel like if this settlement has brought in some type of closure to them, then that's amazing. But we can't sit here and act like that's going to solve everything. There's still people out there right now that were involved in her disappearance and involved in her unaliving, and they're just living their best lives acting like none of this happened. The fortunate thing about the internet is that they don't forget. We don't forget the stuff we see on the internet, especially when it impacted the culture like this. Like, Kenneka Jenkins is a household name. Kenneka, you did not go out in vain. Yes, the people that did this are out here. But believe it or not, they did not get off scot-free. This is going to catch up with them. This heinous act that they did, the hotel, the fake friends that she had, like all of those people involved, it will catch up with if it hasn't already. This isn't over. Yeah, a quote settlement has been reached, but be for real, like, this is not over. This is something that spiraled its way into 2023 and it's reaching 2024 and we're still talking about her. It was sloppy. Whatever plan they had was sloppy. Footage disappearing, random angles disappearing, other footage popping up, important footage popping up, stuff that I feel like was so overlooked in the court case. I could spit. Like, I'm so disgusted that it was overlooked, and I'm so annoyed that us internet people found more information than the prosecutors did. Like, I am not satisfied with this quote ending, but I'm also hopeful that her family and her mom have some sort of closure from this. Like, I hope one day they can look back at this case and think they got some sort of justice or some sort of closure. some sort of relief from the never-ending heartache. You know, it's the whole thing was just tragic. And I see his name brought up a lot on Zach TV. Rest in peace to Zach TV too. I feel like a lot of people involved in Kenneka's situation covered themselves up. Like, this wasn't just one person. This was a collective group of people, if we can even call them that. But it was a collective group of people that played a role in her, you know, unaliving. I don't like to use the other word because I feel like it's way too abrasive. I do not want to use the other word, so I'm going to keep saying unaliving. Y'all don't understand. This case does not sit well with me. It never sat well with me. It never will sit well with me. But the people who are out there and who are involved in this is not over. In the eyes of the law, a settlement has been reached. But do you really think people are just going to stop talking about it? If anything, people are talking about it even more right now. It literally sparked outrage because we're looking like, after all these years, a $6 million settlement, that's it? Some money? That's like putting a Band-Aid over a deep, deep wound. Like, yeah, the settlement has been reached, but the case never was solved. The case was never resolved. So, yeah, like, this is very disheartening. I did not feel like making this video. Like, it sucks that I have to sit here and say this. Like, take a look at my other videos. Take a look at the other compilations of videos that I've put together for Kenneka and everything else on my channel. And it's not just my channel, you guys. Take a look at other people's channels too, because everybody's still talking about her. Like, I hope the people that did this are still sweating. Like, y'all should not be able to get a good night worth of sleep doing what y'all did to that girl. But there's only but so much we can do, you know? So we're going to see how this plays out, just like how we see everything else play out on the internet. I hope Kenneka and her family find some sort of peace in this tragedy. And I will be back with another video as usual, Kinmafia. I just had to drop that update. Like, whoever did this, you did not win. You may not be caught now, but you did not win. Kenneka didn't pass away in vain. Like, you did not win. And some way, somehow, you're going to get what you deserve.
Tori, Young, out.